Here we have a 2007 Land Rover Defender. It's come in with ABS faults. The traction control light, ABS light and handbrake warning light are all on permanently. We gave it a diagnostic. It's showing ECU ground or reference ground fault. This has been to another workshop previously where they diagnosed that fault as the ECU and they sent that away for repair, and it's come back, but the fault still persists. The other workshop then just couldn't find any other issues, so it's come into us. We've gone through all the grounds. I've actually added grounds at the valve block, added a ground at the control module under the seat, because the control module takes its reference ground via the valve block. So I put an earth in between those. It seemed to help a little bit, but obviously it was a bit of a cheat. I was just trying to work out whether it was the module or the valve block that might be faulty, or if there was a fault somewhere else. Seemed to be the valve block, but I wasn't going to let go and carried on checking various earths. But during all this, as you can see on the diagnostic, this is actually a reading for the reference ground, which sits at 0.02 volt. But when you put your foot on the brakes or switch the lights on, that would spike up to just over a volt, and that's where the issue was. It just couldn't find a proper earth. Everything seemed to be earthing back via the ABS system, partially, not fully. So I went through all the earths. One of the things I found was doing the voltage reading between the battery negative and the body. I was getting 2 volts, which you shouldn't be getting anything because the body should just be earthed. So that indicated a problem with the main earth strap. Again, not a main problem because it started and the alternator charged, but enough to upset some of these electronic systems. They really don't like dodgy earths. So this is the main earth cable, which seemed to be okay, but you can just see in here that is all discoloured. It's not so much where it actually earths on, but it's this clamp that goes around the cabling. You get corrosion in there, so I've built a new earth cable, and that sorted that fault out there. But I also found some other earthing issues on this, because it's got earths everywhere, body to engine. So I sorted those earths out, and sure enough now, reference ground doesn't alter. Put the lights on, run the engine, load everything up, it stays the same. Cleared the fault codes, took it for a run. ECU reference ground fault doesn't return, cleared all the fault codes. So yes, Land Rover Defender, Wabco, ABS systems, check your reference ground if you're having issues, because it could well be you've just got an earthing fault somewhere. But don't just clean the terminals, actually change the terminals on the ends of your grounds, because it could be where the ground is crimped onto the wire. Clean the wire up, you just get a lot of corrosion. Clean them up, check your main earth strap, and then that should sort all that problem out for you before worrying about sending the ABS modules away for repair.